Hello, I'm Samia Halaby. The title Lasting Impressions comes from the organizers, the museum itself. So it is part of a series, and the purpose of the series is to honor and showcase painters who have had an impression on the society, on our society in this region of the globe. And I think in terms of my presence here, the effect I have that really seems very precious to me is how much young people like the paintings. It's very moving. I love them and I love seeing it. I understand it comes from the heart, and I understand it has to do with their ambitions. I lived in a society that treated me as the other, as the minority, as the immigrant, and the Palestinian, and the high fashion galleries, the last thing they want to do is care about Palestinians. But I was an educator, and I kept up a strong intellectual direction in my life. And I always would conclude, I'm the artist, not them. And I think being a woman gave me freedom. Nobody expected me to do certain things. So I took freedom and I experimented a lot. And these electronic things came as a result of questioning, knowing history. I didn't stop studying. Painting was always exciting to me, painting and making pictures. And I simply asked, why am I not using the technology of my time? Because in my study of history, all advanced art used the technology of its time. I never loved media, to tell you the truth. I was never in love with the yummy, pasty, toothpastey colors. I always didn't want to get dirty with colors, and I didn't like putting my fingers in them. My mind was always on the language of pictures, but I explored a lot of things. I did not explore what wasted time. I only explored things that allowed me to creatively think. So, for example, printmaking. I had many of my classmates who would love the media of printing, and they would spend hours and hours and hours printing, maybe 1 hour thinking of the image. So I took the things, I explored the things that would allow me to think, and the electronic stuff was a result of some of these intellectual questions. But at the end of my career, when I did get gallery representation, I was already mature. I didn't care what anyone told me or did not like my work. After all, I spent 50 years supporting myself. Why would I change? But it gave me an opportunity to produce a lot more work. And that was very creative. So that's why there's so many different things. It's a lifetime of someone who thinks. The advice I give to artists is to be aware that you and your fellow artists are the ones who are creating the art, and to have confidence in yourself, to discuss, to study, and that the artist is a separate world from the administrative layers. No matter how wonderful or how beautiful or seemingly intelligent they are, when in the final analysis, it's those who are making the art who will lead the art world.